is that? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What is up, y'all? So, Jakks Pacific was nice enough to send me over some figures to check out here. Growing up, I love the Simpsons. I don't know if you guys do any of the figures yet, but these aren't bad. These are pretty sweet. They're not tons of articulation, but they're also $10. So, I mean, if you like the Simpsons at all and you're looking for something like bigger than 3.75 and those little like ones with no articulation, these are a great pickup. This is the Homer baseball one. Currently, right now, I'm filming like a whole unboxing setup. I just wanted to kind of hop on here, show you guys a quick peek at these figs. You may have already seen them at your local Targets or Walmarts. Again, they're very affordable. Like if you're not looking to spend an arm and a leg, and I know a lot of us out here aren't all doing toy photography. We're just collectors. If you are, you're not going to beat bang for your buck like you would with the Jakks Pacific stuff. They make some pretty neat stuff. They also have the Sonic figures, which I also am going to be recording the unboxings of those here too. I just want to show you guys kind of the process. So generally, I will set up all my lights and whatnot. So I have a little like color box here. Over here, can you see this on camera? One second. I got this by Slick Studios. I diffused the light a little bit here. But so I have them kind of coming in here like this direction. So it kind of like, here, wait 1 second. So it comes this way. And then I have an overhead light up there in that ring light. So it kind of hits down as well. That's kind of like what I do for the lighting setup. And that way it doesn't like mute out. And then I have my cell phone right in front of me here. So this way I have like lighting coming from all directions. It usually like gets it pretty clean on the toys. That's also how I do my photography. This way, like the pictures aren't too dark, but they're also not too light. I like it. It kind of gives me that sweet spot. So again, right now I want to just kind of do a little unboxing of this guy here. So again, I'm filming him up. So this is kind of how I do it. Here, let me see if I can get the camera a little more to me, so you guys can kind of see. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, if anyone watches my content, you kind of know generally the drill. I kind of like throw it in frame, like click, and then I move it in and out really fast. So it kind of looks as though it's having automatic transition. So here, let's see what we'll get. So here we go. I'm gonna hit record, throw it down. I do a little twist here, twist, boom, click. And then I'm gonna do the opening. Here we go. Here we go. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? I don't even know what that means, bro. So here, I'm gonna be pulling out. If you guys follow my content on here, you guys know how I do this. I'm gonna grab out the accessories and I usually show, oops, sorry. There we go. I'll show you guys too before I do the camera. So this is the Homer Simpson toy. Little baseball Homer here. He's got his hat on. Here we go. And then, yeah, has some articulation here in the hands. The hat can easily come off, obviously. There we go. Waist has a swivel on him. Knees, they do bend. Here we go. Not a ton, but he can get like a nice little running pose here. Let's see what I can do with him. Here we go. Running for the base, something like that. There we go. And then he also has, yes, man. That's kind of what that sounded like to me. One sec. A little baseball bat here. Here we go. And this should clip right in. Here we go. There we go. That's kind of the vibe I was thinking for him. Knocking it out of the park. Or you could do one of those, just bask in his glory knocks. One sec, let's do that here. So he's just kind of standing up. He's like, whoa, how did I do that? Okay, let's get 1 second here. 1 sec, let me get that looking right. He's like, holy Toledo, dude. I just knocked this thing fresh out the park, bro. Cool. So once I have the toy opened up, guys, I don't know if you just joined. I'm filming an unboxing right now with Jakks Pacific that they sent over. So yeah, once I have them up, I'm gonna go like this. I have them all dressed up in his stuff. I'm gonna click the camera, I'm gonna throw them in a frame, ready? But because I had it coming in, I'm gonna go out like this so it focuses outward. So ready? Here we go. Now he's totally in frame here. Now I'm kind of showing him off on camera. I'm gonna show a little bit of the articulation. There we go. I just want to kind of show the viewer what the toy is capable of. So guys, if you, when it comes to like action figures, like a lot of times unboxings people get bored of. Just if you get bored, it's not for you. You know, when I first started, I cared a lot about unboxings because I didn't know what I was going to get into, what I was buying. As you buy more toys and get into the hobby, you generally know what you're going to get, even from like a picture. But for new people that don't do this, it's really helpful for them. They're like, dude, I was on the fence, or I was not going to buy this until I saw it. So just keep that in mind. If my unboxings bore you to death, you might see something cool or funny every once in a while. And if not, you can just, wait for other content. I do a lot more than unboxings on here, but I say that because I do get a lot of hate sometimes for the unboxings. People will be like, bro, I hate them, dude. You're an idiot, brother. God, I'll punch you in the face. If I saw you on the street in New York, I'd grab your stupid red hair out, grab your beard, kick you in your salty teeth. That's probably the most common comment I get on here, word for word. But yeah, so here. So now I have them like, because this is from Jakks Pacific specifically, they do want you to be a little bit more exclusive on other toys. I would normally do a size comparison, which I will only be doing with other Jakks Pacific toys right now, which I do have. 1 sec. I do actually have some other Sonic figures and some Simpsons. Let me get that really quick. 1 sec. I'm just grabbing some figgies. There we go. And then just grabbing some figures. Grabbing some figures. Grabbing some. I was grabbing a figure. I was motherfucking grabbing some. Grabbing a figgy. Here we go. Okay. Funny your skin like a splinter. Center of attention. Back by the window. I'm in a thing. The best thing since Presley. Investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing. Check attention 3. So this is another Jakks Pacific fig. Supersonic. Super Shadow. My bad. I liked this movie, bro. I thought it was not bad at all. So I got him. We got Golden Sonic. And this is the sleeper, yo. This is actually like, for 10 or 11 bucks, whatever this costs, this is so solid. Like, for real. Like, not a bad figure at all here. Yeah, some of the Jakks Pacific stuff, if you see it, like, I will say Knuckles is very limited. Tails isn't great, but the Sonic and Shadow are sick. I recommend it. So I have them. I'm trying to think. If you guys know of any other Jakks Pacific toys, tell me. But I also got little Bart Man. This guy was dope as a kid, like a superhero Bart Simpson. I used to love that growing up. And then also standard Bart Simpson as well. I do wish I had a standard Homer. They sent me the baseball version because I think it's from the newer wave. They also sent me standard blue Bart without Bartman, which whatever. I wish I could have got like the whole Simpsons line, to be honest, just so I had like one rip of them all. But maybe if they like the reviews, they'll send me more. So here, I'm just going to, so the reason I got those out is so I can do a size comparison. This way it kind of lets people know how this is going to scale, because maybe they don't have this toy, but they have others from the line. So what I'm going to do is Again, I have my phone out here, guys. I'm just filming kind of this exclusive box that Jakks Pacific sent me here. And I want to show the viewer what it looks like. Also, guys, if you were curious, the Simpson, the Homer head does go on backwards, which is kind of cool. So, and again, if you guys just joined, I'm just filming like a big unboxing box from Jakks Pacific. Here we go. So now that I have the toy in the frame here, not too much to lay on him. Now I'm gonna do a size comparison. So I keep the toy up here, and I'm gonna bring these in like quickly, almost creating. The more work you do with like filming, the less you have to do on editing. I hate editing, so I want to as quick as I can be in and out of the editing apps. I like to like play with the toys. So here we go. Ready? Boom. Shit, that just dropped. So let me delete that. And with a lot of this stuff, I'll do it on the fly. Just otherwise, it becomes a pain in the ass if you're editing posts and you're like, oh my god, was that the right clip? They're all like the same length. You have to sift through too much stuff. Ready? So now once I do like a size, I'll drop the toy down and then I'll set him behind it so you get a general idea of what he is compared to other toys. Another one, ready, go. Okay. And then I'm also going to use other toys that they have, which is another Jakks Pacific toy. So this should all work. Sonic is actually bigger than the Simpson toys. I personally like the Sonic toys more than the Simpson toys. I like them both, but Sonic, I really grew up on the Simpsons property, but the Sonic toys are just made a little better quality. So now that I have the size comparisons done, I do like to throw in on the last slide of an unboxing just a couple poses here, nothing like crazy, just to kind of give you an idea. So also, like maybe a little accessory swap. Bart Simpson has a skateboard, so why not throw it on there for homie, you know? Here we go, one sec. So I'm just gonna, here we go, let's see here. So this is gonna definitely look goofy. I mean, Homer Simpson is the goofiest man alive. Somehow he's married and has 3 kids. I don't understand. God bless him, bro. I know friends that would die to have Homer Simpson's life. So, into the frame, kind of just showing him here. Again, I'm really just showing you guys how I do my unboxings or behind the scenes of it all. Just trying to get some like general poses to kind of show you what this figure is capable of. These aren't super articulated. Again, they are $10 toys, so keep that in mind. It's more of you're getting Homer Simpson in a posable form. These are great desk figures. I bring these to my office a lot, and I'll just have them set up on the desk. They don't have toe articulation. One sec. Yeah, one second here. Here we go. It's cool. Jakks Pacific's like straight out of Santa Monica, so they're not too far away from me. One sec. Let's get a cool pose there with homie. Homie. It's my Marge Simpson. And then Peter. Something like that. Lois? Yeah, Peter, where are we gonna go? That's my Joe. I don't really do many Simpsons impressions though, so I'm just gonna do something basic. Get him in frame there, kind of show what the figure looks like from all angles, so you can make an informed decision on if you buy Homer or not. Cool. And that's it. So my unboxings, I try honestly too for the algorithm and like what people attention span can handle. 10, 15 seconds. That way people are like, cool, I want it, I don't want it, it's my content, it's not. And if they like it, they'll stick around and go to the page and look at other stuff. But I do try to like keep it pushing with the speed of this stuff. So now that I have one filmed, I just want to show you guys too a little bit. Like, this is what I'm looking at here. That's my perspective right now. And then, so yeah, when I do this, it's really just to, yeah, I'm just trying to kind of show you guys what it looks like to do oh wait, what's this?